Look at all that snow out there, guys. Look at that snow, big piles of snow. What's up, guys? Prepared Guy here once again, and yes, we're in my car, and guess what? You're probably not hearing very good audio, but it might be good audio. I'm not sure, who knows? I just got a GoPro Hero 7 Black, and I figured I'd test it out. We're going to be making vlog / Prepared Guy videos with this camera from now on. I did order the device to make it so that I could use an external microphone on the GoPro Hero 7 Black. So bear with me the next few days, I'm gonna get that. However, I'm just testing this out today because I wanted to make a quick video for you guys talking about becoming prepared to be prepared. So basically, I had a buddy that asked me, why do you do what you do? Why do you buy a bunch of extra food and water and supplies and everything? Like, what's the deal with that? What's the deal with the Prepared Guy channel? And I had to explain to him. I literally had to explain to him. I said to him, hey, listen, you know, the reason that we should be prepared for anything is because anything could happen. I asked him this. I said, first off, do you have insurance? And he said, yeah, I have insurance. Well, why do you have insurance? Well, just in case I get sick or if I get in a car accident, I have all kinds of insurance for these different things. I said, okay, why do you do that though? Isn't it kind of a waste of money? No, it's not, because it's preparing to be, it's preparing for any kind of disaster that could be thrown your way, and being ready for something and having it and not needing it is better than needing it and not having it. And that's what we're going to talk about today, guys. So what can you do to become prepared? And really what that means is, what's your first steps going to be? And let's do this in baby steps. Let's call this Prepping 101. Throw it up on the screen there. Prepping 101. Ha, see? Now, so Prepping 101, what is that all about? What do we do? How do we start becoming a prepper or a prepared person in general? And I told them the first thing you should do when you decide that you want to become prepared is go out and just grab a couple things. First off, go buy a shelf. Go buy a shelf. And go put some water on that shelf. Well, how much water should I put on? I said, how many people in your family? Oh, it's like 4 people. I was like, all right, well, you're going to need XYZ amount of water per person per day, okay? So if the lights go out tomorrow and you can't get to the grocery store and you can't get to the doctor's, you're going to have some stuff on that shelf to make you comfortable for the next week or two, okay? Depending upon how long the disaster is going to last. You'll be able to ride it out in safety and comfort in your own home without having to go to the store and get shot over a bottle of water. So put that whole entire first shelf, put cases of water on that shelf, I told him. Put cases of water on that shelf. The next shelf, put canned goods. The next shelf, put medical supplies. And the next shelf, put batteries and flashlights and some home defense stuff on that shelf. And that should do it for now, okay? That is the start. That doesn't mean that the canned goods aren't going to run out. That doesn't mean the water's going to run out. That doesn't mean the bullets aren't going to run out. That doesn't mean the Band-Aids aren't going to run out. But it's just a start, and you're going to have a better start doing that than if you keep a gallon of water on a shelf as opposed to 20 gallons of water. So just go out and do something like that. Go out and buy a shelf, put food, put water, put canned goods, okay? Don't put put stuff like canned soup and canned vegetables and stuff. Put stuff like that on that shelf. You know, don't go out and buy an ice cream cake and throw it on the shelf. That just doesn't work. Trust me, I know. I know. But anyways, I digress. Put some stuff on the shelf that's going to get you through the week. Now, what do you eat? What do you normally eat? Put that on the shelf. If you don't like canned goods and you're used to like raw, nice, fresh vegetables, too fucking bad, because you know what? That doesn't matter anymore. You're in an apocalyptic situation. You're going to need your nutrients and you're going to have to get it from the can. Okay? That's what's happening here today. Your luxurious life is over. You can kiss that balloon goodbye. All right? So basically, prepare yourself mentally. That's another thing I told him. Prepare yourself mentally, because when shit does hit the fan and you're in a chaotic situation, you're going to have to think about this. How's your family going to respond? What's this iPod snowflake generation of video game, YouTube, and watching asshats going to do when the power goes out? And so basically, you have to be ready for your daughter or your son to be like, Dad, dude, brah, like, I really, really want to play Call of Duty right now, and the lights are out. I'm bored. And that's what's going to happen. They're going to be bored. They're not going to know what to do. So go out and buy some board games. Have some fun with the family. Sit down and have a nice can of vegetables together. So that's what we're going to do. That's the mindset you need to get into. And you have to become closer with your family at that point. Because if you're not closer to their family right now, it's going to be really difficult for you to become closer to their family when shit's not so very good. Especially when shit's probably great right now. And they're still kind of shitty. So, who knows what kind of family you have. You might have the best family in the world, you might have a crappy family, but you're going to find out how crappy it is when shit hits the fan. So prepare yourself mentally for that. Prepare your shelf. Just go out and get a shelf, okay? And put the stuff that you need on that shelf for your family, for their safety, for their well-being. Stock up on Band-Aids and some ibuprofens and any kind of thing. Put a book or two on that shelf. Put some preparedness books on that shelf. Put some medical books on that shelf, okay? So that you can read at your leisure and how to prepare even more. And have your family take a look at those books and have your family get some first aid training. These are all little steps you can take to better your chances of survival in a shit hits the fan scenario. And when I say shit hits the fan scenario, I'm talking simple shit hits the fan scenarios. Things that are kind of like, oh crap, the power went out because, I don't know, we could have had a cyber attack, or maybe just, piss poor planning on the power company's part, and so you're going to be out of luck for the next week because there's a telephone pole down and it fell into a lake, and there was a swamp monster nearby, and he dragged it and it ripped down a whole, I don't know, just whatever kind of apocalyptic situation for you. An EMP, okay? There might be some parts of the country that are affected, some parts that aren't. Earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes, volcanoes, I don't know. Snowflakes, lots of them. Anything could happen, guys. So basically, just get yourself a little bit more prepared. Being a little bit prepared is better than not being prepared at all. So, with that said, that brings me to my next statement. After you get that shelf and you put all this stuff on it, you've had the conversation with your family about why you bought the shelf and what the shelf is for, you bought some board games, you got some Band-Aids, beans, bullets, and everything else that you could possibly put on the shelf and think about. Now it's time for you to go out with your family and get some training. Now, you might want to go to the range and shoot some guns. You might want to go to your local fire department and get some CPR training, or, whatever other kind of training you would possibly need. Find out what is available in your area for any kind of preparedness training. And that's just simple stuff you guys can do. It's not super expensive. You can get your family involved, mom and dad and the kids sitting around a corpse or corpse person, doing the CPR thing, having some laughs, telling some jokes, and then, bouncing up and down on the corpse going, hey, look at me, I'm saving a life. That's something that you can all benefit from, because eventually you might need CPR for something. Heimlich maneuver is important too. You don't want to end up choking on a can of beans and then that's it. You're fucked. Then if somebody doesn't help you and you're choking, that's worse than getting shot. Because if you could die from either one, just one's slower and painfuler, and one's embarrassing and weird. And so basically, get the training, get your family involved, and get everybody in the mindset of preparedness. Because if you just want to do it and your family's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why do you want to do this? This is just stupid. I have to go to my Pilates class at 7, honey, and this is just something I don't have time for. You're ridiculous. Stop watching those stupid YouTube videos about preparedness, because that's not going to get us anywhere. Don't listen to her. You have to get her involved. You have to say, hey, listen, honey, I will go to the Pilates class with you. I will get a yoga mat. I will do whatever you need to do, but you have to do this for me. And then you can have a moment together. Besides, there's some pretty cute chicks in those Pilates classes. So anyways, after you're done getting hit from saying something like that, you can go back to your life as a prepared person and realize, take it all and say, I am prepared now for some minor event to take place at some unforeseen time, and I at least know that I will have food, I will have water, I will have something to fix my boo-boos with. And, there you go. And you benefit each other by developing the skills. Now you're all there for each other. You get 4 people that know CPR, 4 people that have medical training, for people that went to the firearms range and shot some guns, you know? Something, anything, any kind of training. Do it for yourself, do it for your family, get everybody involved. This has been The Prepared Guy, and hopefully this video wasn't too weird and annoying for you. I know it's like 10 minutes long, but I just wanted to test out the audio on my GoPro, see what the picture looked like and everything, and this is it. So guys, until next time, stay prepared and stuff, okay? See you later.